the gamer gal. She's here, she's playing games. Linda the gamer gal. She's here, she's playing games today.
The very first game that I completed was a game that I was playing previously, and that is Hogwarts Legacy. This is an RPG where you are not Harry Potter this time. You are a new character that they made, and you are special because you are starting the year off on your 5th year and not being like a freshman of the school. And so there was aspects I liked of the game. There was moments where I was enjoying the story, enjoying the characters, but then there was times where I was like, oh, another fetch quest, another random thing that we have done probably 5 times before. So I liked the RPG. I liked the world. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you're gonna like this game because it's gonna have aspects of characters and people that you're going to go, oh, so this is the Weasley character. This is basically it's in a nutshell, it's the same characters just in a different way. So you're gonna enjoy them, but I don't recommend it for anybody who wants a lengthy game that's going to have combat intensive kind of things. They spam literally the same spells over and over again. And if you just learn how to block, you're going to be fine. But it's not a game that I would recommend for everybody else because you're not going to get the lore, you're not going to get the background. You need to read the books in order to get a lot of stuff. I mean, yes, there's aspects of like beginner friendly things, but for the most part, I really did not dig what they did with certain stuff because they wanted to go with like ancient magic. But I don't know. It's just like well, your character's special in a different way because they see ancient magic. Woo. Cool. Okay. But I enjoy the game. It's a solid 7 out of 10. It's not going to be on my top 10 list, but I don't think I would play it again, to be honest. I enjoyed my time with it, but I don't think it's got replay value for me. I mean, I've seen people who mod it, but I'm not going to mod mine. Mine's a console version. So if you have a PC version, mod it, have fun with it, but yeah, I'm done with it. The second game was a game that I've been playing for also the previous month and I think the month before, and that is Doom 2, the classic Doom games. They were packaged into like 1 and 2. So I had played the first one previously, and this is the second one. Doom 2 is really fun. I will say though, it's very cryptic. It's a lot more cryptic than the other games. I did not enjoy the hidden stuff to find. It really made me hate it in a way when certain levels were like, do this, do that, and you're like, dude, I really just want to get through this level. I have been attacked by multiple creatures, multiple monsters. Like, can we just be done with these hidden little layers? And so I liked one better. I liked 2016. This is on the bottom of the list. So it's like one Doom 2016, Dark Ages, like those are above this one. It's still a good game. I still recommend it for everybody who is into FPSs. Play this game. Enjoy it. But just be ready to like randomly walk against the wall until you find something hidden. Because that's what happened with me. Like I kept walking and just like putting my head against the wall and just like looking like I probably looked weird if you were to like look at the camera and like pull it out. I literally was just walking against the wall of like every single area. Now the design of the areas were great. I really dug the way they looked, but nah, I don't like cryptic. Like give me a run and gun, give me something that's simple, but that's still a good game. I liked it. And the last game that I finished that was a disappointment, this is going to go on my disappointing list, is Life is Strange Double Exposure. I wanted to play the game, I wanted to be distracted, and I am a fan of Life is Strange, the franchise, the series. But this one just, I don't know, I didn't like it. I think the reason why I didn't like it was because of the story. So there's a living world and there is what they call dead world, and basically the main character, which they spoiled in the trailer, which again I don't know why they keep spoiling. Like there's a character that's dead. It's a murder mystery, and it didn't work for me. In the living world and the dead world, they blended together when they weren't supposed to blend together. So what I mean is, you'll see something happen in the dead world, but then in the living world they'll have something happen and they'll be like talking about it. And you're like, wait, I guess the person who's writing this scene didn't remember that it happened in the dead world, not in the living world. So there was like errors and mistakes throughout the storyline. I really wasn't invested in a lot of the stuff that they had. When you're playing the game, they hinted on several things, and I get it, you know. Everybody's got a life, and sometimes relationships don't work out, but in the end, I picked Chloe died because I was like, why make it to where you don't see her at all? And I get it, you know, like Max has gone and done her own thing, but you're hinting at like different things that would have happened if she was there. There's the comic, they did a great job about it, having a multiverse, multi universe. And I think they took the idea of the multiverse from the comic and kind of just went south and soured the storyline kind of thing. And I can see why a lot of people hated it. I am just disappointed by the glitches as well. The game glitched a lot. There was moments where I would do something and you're supposed to open up the world. So like you go to a little area and there's like a glimmer thing, like it's glittery, and you go to that area and you're supposed to be able to unlock something and change from the dead world to the living world. That took minutes. It should take seconds. Like I would walk into it, hit the button, and then it's supposed to just like her arms go up and she moves the thing and it does this thing. It didn't do that. It literally just like the whole time was like, "Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that." I eventually started thinking it was broken and I thought, "Oh, maybe let me do it again." So I move her and then it would work. I shouldn't have to move my character for it to work. I should just hit the button, it starts, it goes. And this is an aspect that I have to do multiple times every so many minutes. Like I have to like jump into the dead world, jump out of the living world to basically help solve a puzzle. And this mechanic is broken. It frustrated me to no end to the point where I almost didn't want to finish the game. I was like, I have to do this to do this part, and you're telling me, and I'm about to rage. I almost rage quitted the game because the mechanic was broken. And this is the main mechanic. Her power is no longer reversing time, it is blending and going into the other living world of the multiverse kind of thing. And the character's living, and you gotta figure out what happened, and is she gonna die in that world too? The plot twist was uneventful. The ending plot twist I thought was gonna be better, and it wasn't. And yes, I was spoiled by it, but I was like, okay, whatever. So just FYI, get it for free. If they ever put it on PlayStation Plus or Game Pass, play it then. Or get it like dirt cheap when the physical copies are going on sale. Pick it up then. Don't pay full price for this game. I didn't pay for the DLC, which was a disappointment as well. It didn't really help you with anything or give you a lot of outfits. You paid for a cat. I didn't want the DLC for that, just that. So this is gonna be a sad thing. I keep probably hearing people in the comments being like, "Why do you keep buying it?" Well, I want to support the franchise because I wanted to keep going. I mean, I picked up the comics. I want to, keep this stuff going, just like TMNT and other franchises I like Sailor Moon. But it's just sad to see the way it's going right now, and I hoped that one day it'll fix itself, but we shall see. Oh man, I hate ending, the finish list with always a disappointing game, but that's just how it goes. And we are going to start with the currently playing section. This is going to be a hot minute. It's going to be me trying to get through it as much as I can, as fast as I can. So let's just go with it. So the first two games I'm going to talk about are Back to the Dawn and You Suck at Parking. Back to the Dawn is a fun RPG. You are framed for something. The character that I chose is framed for something and sent to prison so that the person who is trying to get as a mayor or a government official be voted in again, he has information that could get him, sacked and basically not voted again for. So that's the whole point of like trying to get him to, stop him. And so you're in jail and you're trying to get yourself to where you can get out. So you have to work towards that. It's a fun game. I like it. Um, it's a little tedious at sometimes, but that's okay. I don't mind that. And then US Suck at Parking is a fun little like time waster kind of game where you have to like find the parking areas and do every single one as best you can. I enjoyed the game. I don't know if I'll finish it 100%, but I will try to do the main campaign, and I'm still working at it, so we'll see what happens with that one. The Catwoman game and the Warriors game. I enjoy the Warriors game. It's a fun game. You are based off the movie Warriors, and basically during that movie, there's a gang, and the rival gangs are all battling, and it goes to where you have to like keep your companions together and save everybody. I like the movie. I like the game. It's made from Rockstar, so it's kind of like Bully meets GTA a little bit. So I'm enjoying it. I'm going to try to get through as much as I can and hopefully finish it next month or the following month. Bad disappointment. I don't like the mechanics. I don't like the storyline from this Catwoman. They changed it up a little bit, but again, it's Catwoman. I don't know. I don't like the L1 R1. I can't get into it. I haven't played it in a little bit, but I haven't dropped it yet. I might drop it eventually. We'll see. Hopefully I can finish it and just be done with it. I don't know if I'll sell it. I'll see what happens with it, but yeah, it's just a disappointment. The next two are Paper Mario and Spider-Man 2. Paper Mario is a fun RPG. It's Mario and he's in a world made of paper. And basically same story, same plot line. Save Peach from Bowser kind of thing. And I enjoyed the story, so I'm gonna play it again. But this one's gonna take me a little bit of time. I don't know if I'll finish it this year. We shall see. We'll find out what happens, but we'll go with that. Spider-Man 2 is a fun game. This is basically the universe based off the movie Spider-Man 2, the movie that is a three-peat with Tobey Maguire. I enjoy the story. I have a fun time with it. I don't know if I'll finish this again this year, but I'm going to try to get through as much as I can. We'll see what happens. Our Superman Returns and Rune Factory 3 special. Superman Returns is like Spider-Man 2. You have to go in the world and save everything. This one's a little bit more tedious and a little bit more like redundant in my opinion. Not a bad game. I'll see if I can get through it, but basically it's the same thing. You have to battle minions, get rid of them, and then go through things. Uh, Rune Factory, I enjoyed the game. It's a farming simulator meets RPG. This one, I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm gonna definitely probably not finish it this year because I got so many RPGs I'm trying to get through, and I keep adding more to the list. Well, you'll see as I go along with this one. The next two are Heart to the Woods and Braid. Heart to the Woods is a story-driven game. This is actually something that surprised me. I read the back of it and didn't understand what I was, like gonna be kind of type of game. It's a visual novel. There is three endings. The first time you play the game, you get two bad endings based on your choices, and then you have to replay it. So I am replaying it right now. I did finish the first run, but I have to replay it and get the second run going. This is not a short, like, visual novel that can be done in an hour. This has got multiple chapters, multiple things. The reason why I'm playing it through twice is there is no achievements because I got it on the Switch, but I did read it up just to see, just because of visual novels, I have to do whatever it needs to be done. There is no collectibles, there is no nothing you need to do other than get the good ending. There's a secret ending they don't tell you about, so I looked it up just to confirm. And just like any other game, the first time is a bad ending, and then you have to keep playing it to fix your mistakes, is what they said in other players that have completed it the second time, and then you get a good ending. So I'm playing it through the second time to get the good ending. I'm stuck on the puzzles. I've looked it up to see how the puzzles are working, and I just can't get it. So cross your fingers again that I finish it next month. We'll see what happens with that one. Then there's two RPGs, Dungeons of Sardarnia and Ringlore Saga. Dungeons of Sardarnia I've talked about multiple times in multiple videos just because it's a dungeon crawlers. I keep going through trying to get through the dungeon and then have to keep going after that. Ringlorn Saga is a new one that I've not talked about yet. I just started playing it just to try it out. And basically it reminds me of like Ys 3. It's a top-down like 8-bit game where everything feels like that you are in a world and you're trying to like medieval times get through the monsters. It kind of reminds me of like Dragon Quest, like a dungeon game where you go through kind of like Legend of Zelda as well. It's got a little bit of that vibe too. And the NES game it's a modern NES game basically. And so you're playing it and you see your father get sucked into like a void or another world, and you as a young man want to go and save him. So you just say, screw it, I'm gonna go do it. But this game is hard. I tried playing it for a little bit, and just like NES hard, if you perish in the game, you will lose your XP. And so I have to keep going and different things like that. But we'll try and see what happens next. I'm hoping that I can get through this one. But it's a fun RPG, just challenging. And the last two games that I'm playing are Capcom Fighting Collection 1 and 2. I'm going through playing the games. The fighting collection, it has multiple games inside of it. So I'm gonna do like I did with Street Fighter versus Tekken, just get all the fighters, and then I don't know, we'll see if I count it, if I get all the fighters, and we'll go through. But right now, I'm just, marking it off like each fighter that I finish with, and if it's a tag team game, the two fighters that I'm playing together, I didn't see like how it was for Street Fighter where you have to have one as the lead. A lot of them are just like X-Men versus whatever, and they're just like you play the two characters and you're done, and then there's an ending. So I'll get through that as best as I can. Those were fun when I was in the hotel playing, so we'll see what happens next. Two games. The two games that I dropped was the first one was Superman 64. No surprise by anybody that this is on the drop list. It was a rage-inducing game. I did not enjoy it. I got through the rings to the end and could not figure out at all how to get the card to flip because I would only have like 10 seconds and then each time I would not know how to do it. I gave up on the game. It's not worth my time. I don't mind if you like the game. It's just not fun at all. It's a fun game. It's a great game. I've got so many games I'm playing and it's a sports game, fighting game that I really don't need to keep playing. So I just enjoyed it, had a good time with it, and I called it a day. So I'll probably play it later. I always like to play games like that, but yeah, that was what I decided to drop. And there you have it, everybody. Those are the games that I dropped, the games that I'm currently playing, and the 3 games that I finished. Let me know, how was your September? Did you have any highlights that you like to bring up and talk about in the comments? If you're new, consider subscribing and joining the channel. Joining the channel helps with the funds for the recommended games. And give it a like before you roll out. I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.
She's playing on all night. From vintage to modern, she's the queen of the fight. From in San Diego to Grand Theft Auto streets, Oregon Trail to Oregon Trail, she's got the beats. Stand back, she's got the Genie in hand. With VHS recording, she's in command. From 8-bit wonders to the latest craze, Linda the gamer gal, she's here to amaze.